Okay, but do you like tomatoes or no? Like at all? That's the real question. That's the real question. Tomatoes are okay. 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 I guess I'm alone in this one. I like tomato sauce, it's fine. I like tomatoes like the pasta, like pasta. Not pasta as in pasta, but like tomato paste. In like soup and everything, like it gives taste. I like that. But tomatoes itself, ketchup, big no. No, 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 no. Tomatoes, I mean, tomato sauce on pizza, perfectly fine. But tomatoes itself or ketchup, ugh, it's a big no no for me. Unlucky, man. Unlucky. Okay, what do I do here? Like, this position is so weird. Exactly, Tizite, yeah. My parents often use it in soup, which is why I love it. Like, it's really nice taste. But once they put, like, tomatoes itself in the soup, I get very upset. I mean, in soup, I can still afford the taste somehow because you barely, like anything you drop in soup, you barely sense the taste, right? But just tomato itself, mm-mm. Yeah, ketchup is not the same as tomato sauce. Yeah, absolutely. I'm weird. Sad. Because when I was young, like 6, 7 years, I don't know, like very young, I always remembered as like me hating tomatoes. So I don't think I didn't have like pizza until like once we went to visit to some friends, and they ordered pizza. So like I was kind of forced to eat pizza, and I was like looking at the pizza like, oh, I see the tomato sauce. I was like not really like happy with it, but I was like, let's give it a try. Like everyone is like hyped about this. It surely must be okay. So then I tried it and I was like, oh, wow, it's actually so tasteful. So yeah, that was my first experience with pizza. Um, what is tomato puree? Now I'm curious. I know it's different, but what is the difference between tomato paste and tomato puree? Like, I actually don't know. Does tomato puree still have, like, bits? So wait, what is tomato paste then? Okay, I don't have time, actually. Let's open the things up. No, the difference between tomato puree and tomato paste. To me, it sounds the same, but... Oh, it paste is apparently a sauce that you put in on the table? Oh. Oh, then it's puree what we use. I thought it was... But in Dutch we say tomatenpasta, right? Like, that's the word in Dutch. That's why I said paste, but... Thank you for the gift. Tomato... Oh, really? GG. Now I'm curious. Hold on. I mean, look, it says tomatenpuree, tomato paste. Look, one sec, I'm gonna show you. What the hell? I mean, look. Look, it says... This is the Dutch word, and this is the English one. Like, now tell me. Wikipedia. Is a thick paste made by cooking tomatoes. Tomato puree is a liquid with thinner consistency. So this is served on the table. This looks like you use a sauce. I think... What? Wait. So in Dutch we say tomatenpuree, but in English it's tomato paste? Wait, what? I'm so confused. Okay, what does the Dutch one say here? Of course there's no Dutch. Okay, of course there's no Dutch. What does the German one say? Tomatenmark. Okay, well that's that doesn't really help. I'm so confused. I'm still confused. So tomaten pasta. We don't have this in Dutch. Hä? But wait, I'm so confused now. We don't have it in Dutch. So this is what we have, which is in English tomato paste. Hä? Then what is tomato puree in Dutch? What is that? If I go to the supermarket, is it this one? Like, gezeefde tomaten? Maybe that's that. Or I don't know, like... This is so weird. I also thought they were the same. Hey. If you add tomato puree to a dish, you usually need some liquid, but if you add tomato paste, it's thinner, so less liquid it's required. But I think the main thing that confuses me is that we don't have anything like that in Dutch. Because I'm used to... Well, tomaten pasta is nothing in Dutch. I mean, my parents will not be able to tell this in Dutch. That's all kind... But what... How do you buy tomato puree in... Okay. Link me a brand that has tomato puree. Not the people that are... I mean, if you're Dutch and you recognize it, sure. But we only have tomaten puree, which is apparently tomato paste. I mean, this is a literal translation. Well, not literal, but... We don't have both, apparently. Like, there is no such thing as tomaten pasta, which is the literal translation of tomato paste, which is just not existent. It's tomato puree. I'm so confused. Tomato in Dutch is tomaat. So yeah, it's a bit different. This is puree. Okay, let's have a look. Tomato paste is very thick paste of tomatoes that's even more concentrated than tomato puree. It has a lightly sweet flavor versus tomato puree, which tastes tangy with a subtly bitter finish. I'm so confused. Because I've lived in a lie. So, what we're confused about right now? In Dutch, we call this tomaten puree, which is in English tomato paste. Now, you would say, like, there's two problems here. First of all, that this word is, like, in Dutch, it's tomato paste, apparently. But when we look for tomato puree, it's apparently something different. And the second problem is we don't have the Dutch equivalent of tomato puree. Like, it is so confusing. Tomatensaus? I mean, I think that's completely different, right? Let me see. Maybe it is... Why is there so much things related to tomatoes, man? I always get the wrong ingredients same. So what I know as puree is a semi-liquid form, and the paste is what you have as really sticky substance, mostly out of a tube. Okay. But what is the difference then between tomato puree or just a fancy tomato sauce? Okay. Okay, so it's basically tomato sauce, but a bit more fancy. Mamma mia, mamma mia. Okay, well, we learned this, I guess. That was very educational. Just fancy. I never heard this. But okay, in any case, I think tomato paste is what my parents used to use in soup. Yeah, sauce has aromas in it. Oh, I see, I see. Puree still has more liquid in it, but actually it's the pure tomato. Sauce has aromas. Oh, okay, okay, I see. Thank you. Okay. Wow. I never thought I would be educated in this thing. All right.